Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. It's Sunday, and earlier today I was at a board game meetup, as you guys saw, and unfortunately I'm having a lot of difficulty with networking with people there. I moved here a little over a year ago, and unfortunately, even to this day when I sit down, people don't see me, they almost don't hear me, and I like to think I have a lot of patience, but that patience is quickly running out. And I often go to these meetups just to pace around the store because nobody sees me. I sit down, nobody plays with me. Sometimes I meet at a restaurant and I pace the restaurant. One time I almost got kicked out of a restaurant because I was pacing the restaurant. It was a happy hour, and I was told to leave. I later on called them to explain what was going on, and it was weird. It was weird, and I've had other situations like that. I mean, I like to think I have a lot of patience, but I am quickly running out of patience. And earlier today, I got another visitation from the spirit of Mary Curry. What had happened was I had just about lost it trying to talk to these people about just the weather, how was Thanksgiving, and the people at the table were giving me very dry answers. And I tried to pretend to, again, using the very last drops of patience that I probably still have left after 15 months. And all of a sudden, I feel this sharp burn on my arm. And when I looked, it was Mary Curry. She was holding a solid piece of metal against against my arm, presumably polonium or radium. And I looked at her, and I said hello to her, and she told me that to look into my chemistry experiments again, because that's where I'll find my treasure. And I told her, yeah, I just have a lot of anxiety around it. And she again told me that the future and your connections to other and everything else, none of that belongs to the faint of heart. You have to do it, and I'll be here to keep you safe. That's what she told me. And what was really funny was that later on, I told my so-called friends at the meetup what just happened, and what was really funny is nobody else saw Mary Curry. Nobody heard me go ow after I got burnt, and nobody heard me talk to her. It was weird, and I'll have to think about what she said to me. I've been taking a break away from. You guys saw I was trying to make art, metal castings out of lead and cadmium, but I got a lot of anxiety from doing that. I know how to work with those things safely, but every time I do them, I build up a ton of anxiety. I'm a professor. I can't really afford to go to Phoenix College after a stomach full of anxiety from working with that stuff. A few weeks ago, I tried to isolate Mary Curry's favorite element from our vacuum cleaner dust. You know, radon in our air disintegrates and attaches itself to dust. I mixed some sulfuric acid drain cleaner with peroxide to make piranha solution to dissolve away the organic material in dust. And I was surprised how cleanly that came out, by the way. But a lot of anxiety around work. One misstep and that's disaster, right? Especially you live in a crowded hostel like that. Somebody can startle you. And I can't tell you how many times I've spilled a drink, spilled food because I got startled. Just imagine that with piranha solution, right? And so I built up a lot of anxiety. And if anybody here is a chemist and can tell me how they work with this stuff safely and without building a lot of anxiety, feel free to leave a comment. Every time I do this, after I'm done with it, I feel completely drained. Anyway, that's why I haven't been doing it. But Mary Curry was telling me that, the good stuff doesn't belong to the faint of heart. So go after it. And I'll have to give that some thought. It certainly beats pacing around a restaurant and getting kicked out, right? All right. I will give the chemistry experiment some thought. But in the meantime, if anybody wants to play some board games with me, feel free to leave a comment. And maybe Mary Curry will visit us if that were to if we were to do that, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.